John Milton. John Milton was born in 1608 and died in 1674. On His Blindness, or When I Consider How My Light is Spent, is one of the famous sonnets of Milton. This sonnet begins with deep pessimism. The poet became blind when he had hardly completed half span of his life. The whole world appeared dark and gloomy to the poet. His poetic talent, which was the gift of the god, seemed useless to him because he could not compose poetry in the absence of eyesight. The poet is desirous of giving full account of his genius, but he is helpless. The poet suffers dejection in his soul as the Almighty God has rendered him blind. The poet asks whether God requires full work from a man who has been deprived of his eyesight. But immediately he hears the inner voice of patience. Patience consoles the poet, saying, God does not require the return of his gifts. His heart is kind and merciful. God does not depend upon the man's services. Thousands of angels are at his command, and they always carry out his order over land and oceans. The people who bear their responsibilities and sufferings are also God's good servants. Prayer in silence, dedication, and submission to the will of God without any complaint indicate the true and real service towards God. Now let us read the poem line by line. When I consider how my light is spent, or half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent which is death to hide, lodged with me useless, though my soul more bent, to serve therewith my Maker and present, my true account, lest he returning chide. Doth God exact day labour light denied? I fondly ask, but patience to prevent. That murmur soon replies, God doth not need either man's work or his own gifts. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. His state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post over land and ocean without rest. They also serve who only stand and wait. Then some new words from the sonnet like light spent, talent, lodged, maker, exact, day labor, light denied, murmur, mild yoke, post, and state. Thank you.